the Notley Geno Show. Gonna do a little bit of explaining today. I don't care about feelings. Anyone who's my friend will understand what the fuck I'm saying. Anyone whose feelings are hurt, frankly, can go fuck themselves. You don't deserve a show anymore, folks. I'm sorry. Weeks and weeks and weeks now, I've been trying to do what? Put on a music show. A music show. You bring me your lives, you bring me your drama, you bring me your bullshit, you bring me your bad audio. You come up on my panel and have nothing to say. You come up on my panel and you interrupt each other. And for weeks I've been trying to manage that. And I'm sick of it. I will promote your shows when I want to promote your shows. I will bring up guests when I want to bring up guests. I will raise a fucking topic when I want to raise a fucking topic. And if you sound like shit, sorry, I don't care how much I love you, get the fuck off my panel.
Mmm. Farfignugan. What up, people? People all over the world. Apparently, you're out here kicking. Yeah. Hey, you want to come up, Steph? I was gonna respond to Sam. Okay, you know where they're getting that from? Because all right, May and Sue were going at it back and forth, and May was like dropping pictures, and May dropped the picture in her chat of her and her baby. I don't remember why Sue did it, but she reposted the picture on her channel, and it's a dox. Now they're saying she's like, oh, she doxed my baby, you know. All I said was like, look, man, shut the fuck up. Fuck that baby picture. I'll kick that picture down the road. I never said I was gonna kick the baby. I said, but you know how people are. What's up, Kelsey? You know, they grab little bits, you know, and then they just, you know, fucking run with it. You know what I mean? Like, so I ran out of time on my StreamYard, and I really didn't want to go to my other one because this isn't gonna be a long one. But I am gonna restream. I am gonna restream Sam Hill, right? So that's why I'm on restream. But it's so funny. Like I can't. I just can't with them. I really can't. Like so apparently Sam Hill was on Tony's right now, right? So I'm driving home and I'm listening to Tony, and then I see Maze Live. So I go over there to see real quick. So no, wait, shoot, I streamed on Maze. Okay, so I was in Tony's, but like Tony, nobody can talk on Tony's. He's got the chat blocked, right? So then I go over to Maze and she's restreaming Tony, and I guess because Sam's up there, right? And I'm like, I'm curious. I want to hear what's going on, you know. So they start going back and forth and this and that, and he brings up the situation where Sam got a finger in his butt, you know what I mean? And then Cosmic brings up some old stuff, and all of a sudden, May's like, "Oh my god, this is horrible. It's something that happened to him in his childhood." I go, "He wasn't a child. He was already older. It happened to him when he was buying drugs. He wasn't a kid." That's the funny part. That's like, I mean, it's fucked up that happened, but at this point, the stories that he says, I don't even think they're real, to be honest, because they're just way out there, like showering and bathing with guys and kissing and fucking sucking milk off his wife's nipple, and you know what I mean? Like these stories are way out there. Hey, if they are like, whatever, to each his own, but the finger in the butt thing, that something that it just, the way he said it was funny. I mean, I don't want that to happen to anybody. It's yeah, but she thought it happened to him when he was like a kid or something. No, it happened to him when he was like 21, or we're definitely older because he was there buying drugs, you know what I mean? Like, so apparently Spooky Sam is really, really upset that so I listened to some of it in the day. Like I have another job. I have a job now. I can't just drive Uber anymore. But I have a job now, right? So I can't really listen all day long to. I get messages like, "Hey, Sam's doing this," and it's like, "Okay, yeah, I get it," but I can't listen to it right now. I got stuff to do. Hey, Kaitana, Karina. So I go back and I listen to a little bit, like on my lunch. I listen to a little bit, or when I can, when I take my 10-minute break or whatever, I'll listen to a little bit. And the whole stream, he was complaining about me. So we're gonna listen to it, and we're gonna rebut everything that he was saying. You know what I mean? I want to see what was it that triggered him. All right, so we're gonna go back and all right. So let's see here. So before we do that, though, I do want to play this one more time. One more time for those that missed it yesterday. It's a great video Ali made. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Sam Hill says he is handsome, 2 master's degrees, but he puts tape on his camera and farted when he sneezes. Sam's wife works all day, Sam sits on stream. He's in love with Maine noodles, he likes to make her scream. Sam's so jealous of Andy.
Why do you do that?
'Cause then he gets all the views. All Sam's got left is May, and his jet barely moves.
And we'll get in trouble, somebody. For that?
Sam and May pretenders believe nothing these two say. Sam's obsessed with Al, his money, and his e-jacking with May. Sam and May go live to slam, and they'll try with all their
Be
might.
honest. Would you be honest?
Friends against each other just so they can stream their fight.
He did.
Sam's so jealous of Andy, 'cause Andy gets all the views.
Did have a healthy sense.
All
So
Sam's
that's
got
part of it.
left is May, and his chat barely moves.
Go first. That's awesome. Who's that? There you go. Now she's there you go. Yeah,
Sam Hill's channel's dying.
Sorry.
May's stories are never true. They call each other stars, but their reality is cruel. Sam's wife makes all the money. May's dad pays all her bills. They deserve each other. Sam's wife should run for the hills. Ow! Oh!
Definitely one of my favorites. from now
Capital
on.
One can help you avoid
All right, so let's see here. Live. This happened today, 11 hours ago. 1 hour. So
Mike, I want
we got 1 hour, so I'll probably stretch it out to an hour and a half. I will speed it up though, because Sam does talk a little slow, just to get through it, you know. So I'll put it at 1.25. That'll work. That'll work. All right, here we go.
Hello, welcome. My name is Sam Hill. I'm impromptu, coming on air 30 minutes early. I have an hour to respond to some things people have said. I checked out Andy Cruz this morning. Andy's hit or miss. He can have some really good streams or some real flops, like I think he had last night.
It wasn't. I have over 1,000
Because
views.
Andy
Sam
is dependent on other
had
people.
11 wall shoes last
He
night.
can't solo like I can.
Uh-huh.
Last night, he just had a bad guest, and I'll talk about it. But he keeps bringing me up. He keeps wishing, I guess, that I go away, but not really.
I don't wish
Because
you to
what
go away.
would he have?
Not at all.
He's a clip dude. He talks about other people because his own life, kind of, not much of a life. But here,
He says I don't have much. I have a great life. I have a great fucking life, man. I got a great family. I got great friends who they're all coming to my house Saturday. You know, it's great. You know, everybody's healthy. My dad's doing good. What more do I want? I got 50 cents in my pocket to buy me something to drink. You know? Great life. I got good people in my chat. No butt smell. It's great.
on YouTube, people talk or talk to Andy Cruz. I don't have that much against Andy Cruz. I'm not at war with Andy Cruz.
No, yeah.
He picked
yeah,
a
war.
fight with me
No,
for content.
no, you started this fight. You started all this. You were the shot heard round the DC. That was you.
And here I am talking about Andy Cruz. But it's really because most good streamers have left. Hopefully, I'm on the end of my little journey here. But I've had fun, and I'm a force, and I can go.
Hopefully, I'm at the end of my journey. Oh, someone's sad. Someone's very sad. Like, I mean, if I had 10 people in here, that's how I started, with 10 people. You know, that's how I started when I started streaming. You know, no one really helped me. I mean, I got the help from the girls, but they weren't interested in my content unless it was about. I said it before. The first time I had a lot of people was when me and Steph fell out, and then everybody came in here. But other than that, it's all been organic. It wasn't off the hate of anybody. Because that's usually how it goes. Like, Granny's watching built her channel on Natasha. It's that there's no lie there. I'm not talking shit or anything. That's just the way it played out. May built her channel on hate on Jimmer. She had like 200 to 300 people in her chat at one point back then. You know, I didn't do that. I started my channel by myself. I got subs here and there. People that wanted to hang out with me hung out with me. Simple as that.
Solo for hours.
Hey,
4 or
Ella.
5 hours. And Andy Cruz? I don't think so. But I think he's a pretty good streamer. He's just not as good as me, and he's not as smart as me or as fun.
not as smart. Like, he uses that word smart all the time, right? Like, but he's not as smart as people like he puts out to be. You know what I mean? Like, he's cunning, he's manipulative, but he's not smart. That's why he is. That's why he's like crying right now, because nobody's going to his chat.
Funny as me. Now, I've had panels before. My preference is one-on-one. And Andy can bullshit all he wants. He can have these streams complaining about May noodles, and then he talks about May noodles.
Well, this stream has nothing to do with me. This stream has everything to do with you, Sam. So
last night, I fast forward to the good parts. There weren't that many. Rev came up toward the end. Rev can't be great, but he hasn't been in years, and he was great with me.
See how he cuts him down because Rev doesn't want to do a show with Sam. Sam was pestering Rev all the time. Come on, dummy, let's do a show together. Like, you know, he was bugging Rev. Rev was like, no. At one point, Rev even told him, man, you're grooming me.
He says he made Shaw. No, half the time he'd go away. I brought out the best of Rev. And the proof is, what has Rev done lately in months and years? And also a truth to a lot of these people, I won't let Rev up anymore. Did he tell you that? I won't let Lonnie up anymore. Did she say that? I won't let Alex up anymore.
Well, good.
Do you know that? He had up Daria. And he did on a show. She's good. She's independent. But
Daria's
it
one
was
of my
a flop.
favorite people. What's up, Rick? It was a flop.
Because
I got a lot of messages saying, man, last night was great. The YB clip segment where I made him look stupid and he fucking lied in front of everybody. I didn't say that, you know, like in front of everybody. Everybody was like, man, that dude's a tool. He straight lied.
May is interesting.
And he said he went to juvenile hall. So that meant he took showers with other boys too. Mm-hmm.
Because May's like one of the only stories. Who are we supposed to follow? Tell me. Are we supposed to follow the life of Andy Cruz? Or Alex? Or Rev? No, but May has been the story. And I'm proud that she comes on with me because we're good together. People are centered on her.
We good
And
together.
some people like Charlotte have just become obsessively hating and predictable and sad. Hi, Jasper. Hi, Miss Mama. I have an hour, so I want to respond because I don't go to many streams. There aren't that many great ones out there. But Sometimes Andy can
It's
have
the
a really
up,
good
it's the
stream,
upside
and
down.
a lot of
Kate.
times he
Dana.
flops. He says, "Oh, May go away," but he talks about May. Sam go away. He has some crude Shaw is no more, but then he plays my clips, and he plays my clips.
Oh yeah, because I'm
and
responding.
I know I could get him brought down because he's playing.
Now he wants to strike. Okay, look, I have to respond this way because like I'm not around in the day. I got shit to do. I'm not like you that has a nurse that takes care of me and wipes my butt or whatever the fuck she does. I'm not retired. I'm in my prime. I got shit to do, people to take care of.
My clips without stopping. You got to fair use it. But no, go ahead and play it. I let people play it because I'm not going to get into the trying to take down people's channels and striking. I'm not going to do it. And I haven't done it, and I don't threaten to do it. But
I don't
these people
either.
say they want to silence me or silence May. What do they have to talk about then? They won't. And this
It's not that they want to silence May. Is that they want her to stop fucking posting their pictures and shit. Just a little while ago, she was posting Karina's picture yet again. For what?
grouping of a couple streams will be less and will probably go away. Andy can have his panels of hate, right? Of hate. I've done some great streams lately. Andy says,
Not really.
"Oh, I'm dead," but I just
Not
looked
really.
at the last few streams. I had.
He hasn't really had any good streams lately. He really hasn't. Let's see here. That's okay, 549. Remember that. All right, let's go Sam Hill. Look, today's stream 207, 310. He got 800 here. He went live 7 hours. Over here, 11 hours, 207. Let's see here. Let's go live. 4 days ago, 300, 200, 600 over here on a 4 hour. 300, 800. All right. Flop 300. 780 on 8 hour stream. That's normal. 300. 5 hour stream, 600. That's about all you're gonna get. You're not even breaking 1,000. You're not breaking 1,000. Because no one's really watching you. You have they only click in there to see what's going on, but they don't really stick around. Here, look at this. Look at my streams. If you guys want to talk about numbers, right? Because numbers are so important. That's the only language you guys will listen to. Last night's stream, 1,000, 700, 600, 1,200, 1,000. Come on, Sam, you're falling behind. 60 people talking in my chat. You have 5, 6 people at the most. I'm sorry, but your channel is dying. It's dying.
I have an hour, so I want. What do they have to talk about then? They won't. And this grouping of a couple streams will be less and will probably go away.
Oh,
and you can have his panels of hate, right? Of hate. I've done some great streams lately. And he says, "Oh, I'm dead."
Yeah,
but I just looked at the last few streams. I had Poon versus May. What a battle, man, for hours. May's involved in a lot of this. Ali went against May recently. It was great streaming. May versus Sue. Andy came up and went after May, I think. May and German Lady and Charlotte versus May. That was great. Charlotte's no longer special. She's just a hater.
See, he likes that. He likes when people fight on channel. That was great. That was a great fight. I don't. If it happens on my channel, it happens. If not, it doesn't happen. We don't need fights for it to be a good. You know what I mean? We laugh here. Look how hard we laughed over the Fartgate, like shit like that. You know, you never know what's gonna happen on my channel. If the fights happen organically, they fight. They happen. Like we don't. I don't try to manipulate anybody into getting into it. You know, I was surprised when Mel and who was it? Who was it? Mel and somebody went at it. You know, yeah, I think it was Bex and Mel. It was like I was like, wow, all right, you know, because I don't expect that, you know, because Mel's not a fighter. She doesn't really like get on my panels to fight anybody, you know. But Sam does. He likes that, you know. He thinks that gets him like he thinks that makes him the best streamer around, which it doesn't. It really doesn't. You know what made your channel special, Sam? It was us, the people that would go there and support you, and you know that's what made your channel special, you know.
Now obsessed, predictable, and it's sad because she was special at Shaw. And there's a part of her I like, but a part of her that I just hate now and obsessed and get nasty. And it's sad. It's sad to me. Alex, I used to let up. He had some great battles. He had hours and hours and hours once. Who was it against, Alex? I forget. But these people are at their best and have been at their best on Shaw and not at Andy's. Rev used to be great. Brutal versus Tony's Ciparoni. Who talks about him? So over the years, there's been some great streaming. People criticize May, but they talk about May. May's story is number one. And those who attack May, we're supposed to follow Alex, who can't solo. Basically, he's a bore, isn't he? We're supposed to follow who? Are these people? Lonnie, one trick hater, supposed to follow her? No, thank you. What's Reb done lately? Reb used to be great, and I brought out his best. A lot of times he'd just leave. Most streamers wouldn't put up with that, but I do because I'm so great solo. Reb's hateful, and his best streaming in terms of interest is repeat the Nikki versus Rev. Rev pretends he got a real life. He never had a real romance. So Rev's all pretend, but sadly, he's just an insult artist. And I can have a good conversation with him, but it always reaches the point he goes to the N-word. He's just not worth it.
It's not
and
gone.
last couple times I have not brought him up. I don't want
He's just
to bring you up, Rev. You're too hateful. You're an insult artist.
he's upset that nobody goes over there. Like go right now. Go to May Noodles chat, and there's like 4 people chatting. You know, the same 4 people. Look at here: Ella, Becky, Danny, Arby's, Brett, Naklo. Look at all the people here. Spooky. Let's see here. Who else? Karina, Ross Khan, Kelsey, Julie. Oh, hey, Julie. Jasper, Lonnie. Look at all these people in my chat. Real people, you know. And there's lurkers here too. Look at her chat. Go. I don't care. There's not a lot of people on tonight. That's cool. But go look. There's like 4 people only. Same 4 people. And they're like the meanest people. Like they say the crazy, like that old Grady, man. That dude's filled with hate. You know, he's always mad. You know, I don't know if it's. I know they say it's JK. I don't think it's JK. I think it's just some disgruntled person. Who knows who could be? You know. So I'm just saying, it's like, just go over there and see like what they got. And I'm just starting. They've been live for hours. My channel only gets bigger as the night goes on, you know, and people start coming up and see that I'm live. That's how it always is.
And he's still kind of interesting, but the downside of Rev is too much. I don't want Rev. I don't want most of those people on the panel. Daria is independent. A lot of independent. Lydia sees through the bullshit, and
Tony,
she stands
your fucking
by
chat
herself,
was
for
blocked,
herself,
bro.
and can be a great streamer. So my response, I watched. I get up early. I watched a little of Andy. He's one of the only streams I go to. Tell me who I'm supposed to go to.
Tony? Did you hear fucking May Noodles spurging out over you over Cosmic? And she started talking shit to Cosmic.
Evil Abe is done. I used to like him a lot. These people get done, and people complain about no fun, but you're no fun. I thought the recent Poon versus May was incredible in terms of streaming, and I let it run, and then people could fast forward or watch the whole thing. That was streaming, and there was some fun in that if you love two smart people going at it, right? This idea of fun is like old people saying the good old days. No, there's greatness still. And the last stream had greatness in this great battle, one-on-one. And that's what I do. I don't need to, I don't need to have a big panel. I think it gets in the way. But if you want truth, if you want two people honestly in conflict, going at it, or maybe hope to get to a resolution, sometimes it happens. Shaw is a place. And here is somebody padding the numbers. Oh, why are you threatened, dude? Raleigh did it before. Why are you threatened when they put up
padding the
there's not 111
numbers?
people, but they get attention. I'll mention you. I have to alert you. There's not this number of people watching. So why do they do that? It's pathetic, right? Because somehow they want to influence and hurt. Because most of these people aren't top tier. Even Terry is top tier, the German. Now he's annoying. No, the top tier is May and me and Andy. As long as he doesn't have to go solo, can have a good panel. I have good people in chat. Even now, going early, Namcap is intelligent and classy and good dresser and independent. May, of course, Miss Mama, one of the most loyal people around. Marik likes to have.
You have to justify the people that are in this chat. They're the best. Come on, Sam. Come on, get out of here. You're just mad that nobody wants to fuck with you anymore.
Fun. I'm just responding here, have an hour, because it's hard to listen to such bullshit. I like truth. Andy doesn't seem to care. Andy does want those views. I didn't come on here 30 minutes early for views or without guests. I don't need guests. I like good guests. And most of the people on his panel, Andy Cruz panel, I won't let on. They don't tell you that. I don't let on Alex. I've had enough of the slander. But most of all, like Zero. Zero's okay. He tried to come on. But I want great guests. Not, I've reached that point, right?
See, that's the difference. I'll have anybody on. Not just people that I'm gonna say, oh yeah, you're great. He's like the guy at the door, like at the clubs. Oh, you're not cute enough. You're not handsome enough. You can't come in. So now he's gonna dictate who's great and who isn't. I'll let anybody up. You want to come up and hang out? Come up and hang out. You know what I mean? That's how you run something. So Smokies. He's becoming the gatekeeper of. You know what I mean? He's gonna be like, okay, you're cool, fuck you. What the fuck, Sam? What's the matter with you? Look, listen to what he said.
Good guest. And most of the people on his panel, Andy Cruz panel, I won't let on. They don't tell you that. I don't let on Alex.
See what I mean? He won't let on most people that come on my panel.
Had enough of the slander, but most of all, like Zero. Zero's okay. He tried to come on, but I want great guests.
Zero's okay, but I want great guests. People that are gonna fight and make me look cool.
Not. I've reached that point, right? But they talk about me. They talk about May more than they talk about me. How many people really talk about Andy Cruz? How many people really talk about Alex except to expose him for the bruiser he is, for the man who left bruises and did terrible things
hey,
to win?
Good to see you.
What life do they have? They don't even have to have a life. They could be a great streamer. Where are the great streamers? Andy's.
Like I said, as I go live, I start picking people up because people see I'm live and they come hang out and want to chill.
A good streamer, but he's not a great streamer. May Noodles is a great streamer. Who talks about really anyone else right now except me and May and now tomorrow, Thursday, 6:00 in the morning Cali time, 9 Eastern. I'm proud to be with a true friend, Briley Lauren. And I don't come here for friends, but I've known Lauren for years and years and years, and trustworthy and nice and bigger streamer than Andy Cruz or me or any of those dolts.
See how now he wants to compare her to me? Lauren does have a big stream and she gets a lot of people. She's been doing this for a long time too. But because now that he can't compare himself to me because I've tripled and quadrupled my channel over his, right? So now he wants to pit somebody else up against me. That's like me going, oh yeah, well I'm gonna fucking bring Starlight here. She gets 400 people in her chat every day whenever she goes live. She's a way bigger streamer, right? We could do that, right, Sam? But I don't care who comes up here. I don't care who wants to come hang out, man, you know? But Sam does. Sam wants only great people, but only the great people he deems to be great. You got to get the mark of the beast on you to be able to participate in his channel. That's what I'm saying. That's why I call him the demon, the devil. He wants you to wear the mark of the beast on your forehead. And if you're asleep and somebody's dragging him, he wants you to go and defend him. That's what he wants. That was whole wait, Turkey. That was his whole reason for falling out with Charlotte. She didn't defend him. Do not take the mark of the beast. You do not have to be great to be on his panel. I'm telling you.
This German Terry has a channel, and I checked him out. Terrible. I even want to be in chat. He can't handle me. He don't want me up, and I don't need to be up. You want a great streamer who never gets credit, and I've gone at this man, and I think of him because he might be in chat. He doesn't stream very often, but Wish is a great streamer. Not on very much. He is a great streamer, and if you doubt me, click on Internet Cancer, click on Wish's channel, get to Wish's channel. He did one of the best analytically smart, complete takedowns. I think he did it in an hour. Wish. Congrats, Wish. If you don't like Wish or like Wish, you can't argue, I think, with facts. And Wish took down Jabber, Kraut, and shit, and hacks, and he did it with class. Yeah, he doesn't have as dramatic a voice as me, but his brain, his smarts, he is a great streamer. And I don't say that about most people. Kate, I see you there. A great person. Just a nice person. And she can be great on air. Like a couple years ago, she took down Alex. But she doesn't want this stuff. She wants fun, right? Fun, fun, fun. People always say, oh, it used to be fun. We can have fun now. Maybe with Lauren, with May, we can laugh. But it's just the good old days bullshit. I've just mentioned some great streams, one-on-one especially. So that's nonsense. How many great streams does Andy Cruz have? Once in a while, right? But by himself, Andy Cruz cannot go solo. Andy, you're not as good as me, and you know it. So,
wow. Hey, Ash, welcome home. What a narcissist this guy is, man. You're such a narcissist. No wonder you gave yourself a blowy.
getting more views. A lot of people get more views. Some people get less. It doesn't guarantee being a great streamer. And he's not stupid. He's kind of a smart streamer if you want views. But he's really not smart. He's a little funny. And the best part, the part that I watched, because most of the time, maybe like you fast forward. YB Clips is the best thing to happen to Andy in a long time.
Here it comes. The stalker of Baby Love. This guy has been stalking Baby Love, right? And now he's going to praise him. He's going to praise him. All right? Okay, let's see here. Okay. Is this Shaw? Shaw. Why are you praising the guy that's been stalking my friend Baby Love?
No.
Huh? Why are you doing that? Like why are you letting him do it? Why are you letting him attack the people? Why are you Shaw attacking the people in my chat? So is it true that you've been ejacking with May Noodles? Yeah. What kind of sounds do you guys make on the phone? Rise up, Sam. Okay, thank you for coming up, man. Shit. All right.
Because he's a nemesis. But what happened was, I watched YB Clips when he was on. He's better than you, Andy. And Andy, you rely on your GOG You're less than cool people in chat who follow you.
Wow.
Why be clipped?
So now you guys ain't even cool. Like, all you guys are fucking cool as fuck, man. You know? It's when you do uncool stuff is where you lose your cool. Like Sam did here. He's judging everybody now, you know? More like a Sasquatch, Becky Boo.
Was a great appearance. Daria was worth listening to. But the other people, you really want to hear Terry again? And you want to hear Rev complain again? Or Alex hate and lie again? By the way, I am interested in great guests. And the Hebrew Hammer I see is in chat. And I'll go to chat in a couple minutes. Hebrew Hammer is a great conversationalist.
He's trying to recruit people to come over. That's what he's doing. So he's talking to people that don't really come around, and he's trying to get them to come over and suck the dick of Shah. That's what he's doing. You know, he's like, oh, we got groovy people here, man. You should come over here and get my channel over 25 people, man.
And I want him up because he's a great conversationalist. But I think he said he made some mistakes stream-wise. Like a lot of people, I've made mistakes. So I'm done with just listening to jabber, who not to bring up. And if I have problems with somebody, I'll bring it up. But there are fun, interesting, good people out there. And I bring up Hebrew because I saw him in chat, and he's one. So go over to Hebrew Hammer channel. You won't find tons of people there, but you'll find a stream. There's tons of people. So there's people want to take down this channel. Isn't that interesting? Because I'm interesting, and I am who I say. But I'm less. I don't want to bring boring people or nothing people anymore, or slanderous people. But Hebrew Hammer, May, Lauren, others, I'll bring up. Because if not, I'll just go solo. I can talk for hours. Don't worry, I'm not going to do it here. May Noodles, I think he has a stream at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Lauren will come up with me, and you'll see smart and classy and funny, and I look forward to it. Brutal Mafia is a really good guest. So there's people out there. Maybe Wush will come up at some point, and we've gone at it. I make fun of him, call him Little Feet, but he's one of the smartest people out there. And I'm just so impressed.
More of a pygmy
by Wush's latest stream. See, it's like if you're an actor, you respect other actors. And I'm just, that takedown by Wush using facts and intelligence was so good. A+ Wush. And I've attacked him. I'm no simp. That's just bullshit. Because
now he wants to be friends with
May and I, because we're in a group now.
Yeah,
and,
he's in a group.
We worked out our problems. She doesn't dox like they say she does.
He's sucking the tit off May, so he wants to be good with May. And this is what he went a little while ago when Tony, she fucking spurred out. How dare you, Tony? Oh, Sam, that's what he wants. She knows how to work it. She knows that that's what Sam wants to hear. He wants to hear people defend him. Because Sam is very, very thin-skinned. Let's be honest.
You want to believe that? You want to buy Bridget Brooklyn? She's better now. I think she's reached her groove. She still repeats. But I like being with her. I like her now. And she is the center. Don't you believe that bullshit? Oh, people say they don't want
So he's allowed to like someone now, right? But I'm not allowed to like Allie, right? I'm not allowed to hang out with her or talk to her, right? But you can, someone that used to go after, right? You can go and, oh, and yeah, now she's groovy, man. Everybody should hang out with her, right? You can't, but nobody else can. Make that make sense, people.
on. What are they going to talk about? They're going to talk about Andy Cruz and food. They're going to talk about Alex and his Klingon. Lonnie's going to talk about how she's a victim for years and years and years. You want to follow the boring hate of a hair puller. There aren't that many great guests or great streamers out there. I am one. May is one. Andy Cruz is a good streamer, but he's just gone to bullshit. It's just, but he wants because he thinks 60.
You started all this, Sam. Don't never forget it. Never forget, you guys. I wish I knew the exact date. I'm pretty sure we could find it, but we're gonna put that date has to go down in lore. You know, the day Sam Hill jumped the shark. You know,
live views is making it. No, we're not kind of real streamers. The real streamers have 50,000, 100,000 subs. So it's important, Andy. It's important to me as a hobby, But what does Andy have to turn off and go to? No permanent relationship. No kid.
Here he goes. Here he goes. Assuming shit. Who's talking about kids? Look who's talking about kids, you guys.
Turn off and go to. No permanent relationship. No kids.
Who's talking about kids, you guys? Right? It's like when fucking Charlotte calls me a bad mother, right? But he can say that I have no kids, right? I don't have no life because I don't have no kids, right? Yeah, but he's still bringing up kids for some weird reason, right? Right, Sammy? Right, Sam? Right, Sam? It's not my fault you don't have a wife, but you have a nurse. We all know it, buddy. That's your nurse. Why do you think she's a fucking Filipino or Asian? Because those are the nurses. That's the first thing you thought of. Her accent. Her accent don't fool nobody. Right, Sam?
Menial job. He has a good personality, but it's not special. So I kind of like Andy Cruz. I can't like what he's doing now.
Like, right?
And somebody in the chat said,
kind of like after fucking talking shit, right? That's being a hypocrite right there.
He was making like my chat doesn't move. Okay, but sometimes it does. And the people who are here right now, 3 or 4.
It doesn't move like my dick sometimes it doesn't move at night when I want to jerk off, you know? It's like, God damn it, move, motherfucker, you know?
Are smart people. Whoosh, top class. Miss Mama, one of the most loyal people I know. Brutally, May, I don't like the brutally, but okay. May's now Big Cheese, the center, because she's interesting. I followed her arc. And now, hopefully, she has a happy ending because she won't say it, but I think she loves Brutal Mafia. And I'm interested in that too. Will they ever meet? But here she is. Smart, interesting, and good luck taking her on. Poon is very smart. I think the recent Poon versus May that people play clips of, you won't see that on Andy Cruz. You need that panel, right? You're not as smart as me. I can have a conversation about many things. I know a lot of you, I'm bringing up World War II again. But I talk about physics, politics, international relations, science, psychology, music, movies, books.
Okay, now he's making up excuses, you know. Oh, I talk about, no, come on, man. You haven't talked about that stuff in years. You know why you don't talk about that stuff? Because nobody's there. Maybe like 5 people listening to your bullshit. They're here for the dirt. That's what they're here for. They're not here to hear you talk about physics. Get the fuck out of here with that.
You did, but most of you like drama. But a lot of times I go off on talking about what I want to talk about with Righty Right or other people. So I do a lot of things.
Timo, and, nobody knows.
I try to have fun.
Timo, he says, okay, so I've known this dude for like, 2017, right? And he said he was in his mid-30s. I was like in my early 40s, right? Now I'm 50, and the motherfucker's still in his 30s, right? I don't know how the fuck you make that make sense, but this motherfucker does not. Nobody knows what he looks like. All we know is that he has one finger that he showed, right? And it was an old ass finger. Like it look, you know what I mean? Like an old ass finger. And so we're pretty sure the dude's an old man, right? That is being taken care of by a Philippine lady, because he makes her get on the phone and say that's his wife. But I don't think I've ever heard her say that she's his wife. But maybe she has, maybe she hasn't. I don't know. But I think he's in the group home. I really do. I think he's in the home, and that's why he gets up like at 4 a.m. to go live, because like old people don't sleep that much.
But I love talking history, and I love being on air with May Noodles and other people. I'm interested in not fighting with people. I just kind of went neutral with Exiled because I don't hate, but they do. Charlotte, you hate now, and you're obsessive, and you're really disappointing, but people know it now. They know if Charlotte comes on, she's going to go at unfair.
See how he like, instead of he doesn't take accountability for what he did. He always fucking throws it at other people. Oh, Charlotte, Andy, they're like, but you're the one that fucking started all this by being sneaky Sam. That's what happened. But I am sorry.
Fairly people obsessively And I just don't think you're that interested anymore. You'll be used, but you were special, Charlotte. Don't come back. I'm not saying you want to, because you're done. You're no longer a fair, independent, funny streamer. And that's what GOG
You
does.
can say hi, Cherokee.
The hate
She's in the chat.
Sucks
she's
you
here.
in and sucks.
Go ahead, say
you
hi,
being
man.
interested.
I know you're here.
And Andy Cruz can get his 60, 50 views. But
See how he like, because I had 60 people here last night. So he was absolutely watching. So it bothers him. It really bothers him.
you're not independent. He says he's not bought. But you act like you're bought, Andy Cruz.
How do I act like I'm
You
bought?
say you like this money bags? Why?
What do you mean, why? Why do
something's
you like
happening here.
me?
And that's sad because he don't got a whole lot more in terms of an effectual life. Who would really care about Andy? People waiting for their food.
I
So
don't
that's a
deliver
jab at
food,
Andy.
man.
But yeah, he's gone after me sickly. But I don't hate Andy. I miss the cool Andy. And I used to like talking to Andy.
Nah, man, we at war now, dude. You done fucked up.
I went on his stream, but what he does is he can't handle me, so he has to bring up other people. That's it. He can only go one way, which is attack. Because when he doesn't, and him talking about food or bullshit, it's just boring. He can't go solo long, can he? But I'm not interested in most streamers. Like I said, I used to follow Abe. He's done, right? He seems done. Alex and Lexi years ago had a good show. What happened? Alex said, oh, Lexi wanted him, which is delusional. And she left. She don't like him. Poon. Alex was on Poons. Now they're no longer together. That's Alex.
Thank you.
Nobody wants to be around Alex for long. Klingon, I worry about his girlfriend. Why? Because the last girlfriend, he did indeed put his hands on her, and you GOG want to pretend it didn't happen. Didn't happen.
You can't call somebody out for supposedly being abusive when you were abusive to your ex-wife, man. You assaulted her. You said it. See how that works?
I'm about truth. I've made mistakes. I can be
Chelsea.
mean, but I always try to be righteous. And sometimes if I'm moody, I'm not so nice. But it's all bullshit, the attacks. Like now, because the best duo I think is May and I. You'll see Lauren and I are very good. They want that because you can't be as good. Because as a person, you're not as smart, you're not as witty, you're not as funny, and your lives. What stories? Tell me, what stories do the GOG have? Tell me. They don't. Because they haven't had much of a life. Where are their stories? Andy's got some stories. The CB clips. Check him out. He's very interesting.
Even get the name right.
And there's pretend he came up on Andy's and he was piled on. And everybody's trying to make fun of him.
No. He did that all by himself.
He's real. He's dramatic. He did took on Andy. He did.
He did it all by himself by fucking lying. He said that he fucking had a girl. He got with a girl who was living off the fucking dole, right? Living off the fucking government. And he was so happy that he had air conditioning and Wi-Fi. Apparently, he just can't afford that shit because he's a broke ass fool. I've never heard of a broke ass Mexican, but there he is, right? And he said that she tried working on the Blade, which means she tried being a hooker. And I said, you said it. And he said, no, he didn't. I played it for him, and then he fucking made it up saying, oh, I made it up.
He took on Andy. Now, I will not agree with CB Clips, when CB Clips brings up that Andy showered with kids. That's why I attacked May. Even though Andy lies about me, he knows I don't need Jack. Even though Andy wants to be Shaw, I won't.
Yeah. He's
I
supporting
like CB Clips.
He's supporting
a
real
saying that Andy showered with boys.
Oh, he's a great streamer.
That's not true. It's misleading.
You
got to put in Andy Cruz showered with boys.
He's
when
probably listening.
You see how that works? But Andy Cruz, I think you're ruining your streaming.
Let's not forget why I said that, because they were saying Sam showered with boys. And I was defending Sam. That's why I said, well, what's the big deal? I showered with boys, and then I said, in juvie, What? I shouldn't have said it, but it was just, they were going at Sam pretty hard because at that time, Sam was the bud, you want to at least get some deflection. There's something, you know what I mean? Try to help the guy out somehow, try to ease the tension of these people fucking saying this and that about him, right? But no.
Making up stuff on me and obviously wishing and jealous of me. Why would anybody want another streamer to go down or have a fake meaning it wasn't Andy's idea, creative idea to have a funeral? Howard Stern used to do it, and Andy said, oh, it wasn't Howard Stern, it was someone else. Because Andy's not that creative, is he? He can run a stream, but you'll never be great.
He gets all his ideas from like Opie and Anthony and Howard Stern. That's what, everybody gets an idea from somebody. It's how you use it. That's all it counts. You make it your own.
Opinion, Andy Cruz. Evil Abe was great. Wazzy Doggy in the early RDA days, it was great. RDA Once Upon a Time was great. And guess what? Busters was great. And guess what? Why? Because I was a leading part of it. You did? And now maybe they'll take me down and it'll be less. It'll be less. Because Andy Cruz plays a lot of me. You did? Plays a lot about me. You did? So they're just lesser people now. And but I got up early. I figured Andy would play the great one-on-one with Poon versus May, and he did. And then
I wasn't really interested in that.
People, in my opinion,
I wanted to play you because that's I'm answering you. I didn't care about the stuff you're talking about. Me, of course, I'm gonna replay whatever you said. That way the people here can understand what I'm talking about. I'm not just gonna ramble on. That's why you lose people. People are like, "What the fuck Sam talking about? What is he see now?" And I gotta explain to him. No, he's talking about this and that, and you know what I mean. Sometimes you gotta explain to people what Sam Hill is talking about because he just gets diarrhea of the mouth and just starts puking out all this shit. You know what I mean?
Lonnie's just repeat hate. Alex slander, repeat bore. But then he had up Daria, and I watched the full up Daria. CB clips. So 7 hours, I watched for half an hour. There were some good parts. Most of it was slop. Rev came up and did the usual insult. Rev's done, by the way. He's been done. And how's he done? He said he was
Sam
make Shaw. He
Rev.
did not. I've done 14 other shows. So I don't like people lying. It's repeat with Rev, and it's sad. I won't bring him up anymore. He tried. I used to bring him up and try, and we'd have a good conversation, but he would end up with N-word. So he's just not that interesting to me. I mean, he can insult, right? Terry's not top tier. Rev has fallen greatly. He still can be good, but it's like Evil Abe. Their best days are done. And that's sad. And maybe I'll reach that point, but I listed the great Shaw streams, and I much prefer one-on-one intentionally. A lot of times the panel will build up, and I'll get rid of everyone, including me. So you can have those great one-on-ones. And people can't pretend. But I've listed Poon versus May, Ali versus May. Isn't that interesting? That Ali chose to come up on Shaw, my channel, even though May had taken it over. Hopefully, because she knows I don't play around. Save with volume. And a lot of the recent
See what I mean?
Poon versus May.
See what I mean? He wants everything to be on his channel. Like the other day I said something like we could do something. He's like, no. Because he wants everything to be on his channel. All right, let's see here. Who's this?
Yeah,
What's up?
you heard what Sam said,
What do you say?
that I am one of the best YouTubers.
Hey, you're one of the best YouTubers?
Yeah,
Who's this?
Robin.
Robin?
It's sad. I've been feeling really sad.
About what?
Robin went to Panama, fucked a bunch of BBCs.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So who's this? Little Feet?
this is a useless podcast.
Ah.
Yeah.
So there's Little Feet, huh? The way that Sam called you Little Feet. How do you feel about Sam calling you Little Feet?
You heard what he said, Andy, and you're just jealous.
Uh,
I'm one of the best, most intellectual properties. I just miss Robin.
yeah, we all do. We all miss Robin.
I wish she wouldn't have fucked a bunch of black guys.
Okay, get out of here with that. You're not gonna say that.
Yeah.
Get out of here. That's my friend. All right, don't be coming up here saying that stuff.
Was me trying to adjust volume, and they kept changing. They know that there's an advantage if they get louder. So both of them kept changing, and I was back there, putting up, highlighting chat, but a lot of time just adjusting volume so they both could be equal. And if you watch it, it slips a little bit, it gets louder, and then May gets louder. It's me trying to just make it fair because I know what it's like with this volume trick. And a lot of people do that with me. Usually, like with Andy, instead of handling me one-on-one, he'll bring up somebody like Alex. Because Andy, we can have a good one-on-one chat, but you don't want it because is Andy smarter than me? Is he wittier than me? No. He can run a interesting stream. He can ask questions, but you're just not a great streamer, Andy. Like you or not, and it's hard for me to really dislike Andy.
I like how he passes judgment when nobody's asking for it. You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever heard anybody go to Sam Hill like, wait, what do you think of this and what do you think of that? Just doesn't happen because he's, if they go and be like, hey man, who should I listen to? You think that? No, you shouldn't listen to them. You should listen to me, Sam Hill. I'm the best around. You don't need to listen to anybody else. Me, Sam Hill. Can I get a hallelujah?
Does it really bother me that he has a fake funeral? Well, that's been done before, dude. I went through fighting RDA. They had 1,000 people in Discord. I just say it. I know I'm talking about RDA to show you I've been through this before. And the worst ever, as some of you know, is when RDA took my voice off a soundboard and had me talking to children. He took probably off a soundboard. That's probably the worst. And luckily, a couple righteous people came forward, even from RDA, and said, no, that's not Sam in live. You, RDA, Rossi Doggy, took Sam's voice, my voice, off a sound card.
Yes, we've already went over this 100 million times. Everybody here knows that wasn't you.
That's how vile RDA can be. And I don't think Andy has reached that level.
Brandy.
He allows people on to call me vile names. And then he'll say, oh, he's not a pedo. You're a coward, Andy Cruz. You let other people do your dirty work, right? Oh, I'm nice. So he brings up Alex, who's foul, who is a predator, or Vids, who is a creep. And that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. It's clever, but it's not. Because it's fake, it's foul, it's distasteful. And I think your reputation as a nice guy is done, Andy Cruz.
I don't
You gave
give
that
a
up for
thing
what?
about
You gave that up for what?
reputation.
So Alex could come up and you can hate on May.
Mhm.
If you want the truth,
That's the whole plan.
I tried here. I confronted Andy regarding May. Andy did indeed invite May Noodles for, in his words, an orgy.
Oh my God! Here
These
we go.
people are
with this
attracted
shit.
to May. Not me in that way because I'm happily married. But people centered
The only
around
one,
May
the
Noodles.
only one that wants
And
to ejack
I used to
on
go at her.
me is Sam. He wants to do the milkshake in her body. Yeah, that's you, Sam. I know that's what you want to do. You want to do the human milkshake. Mm-hmm. Come on, Sam. You know you do.
I read a list of titles, but she's fun to be with on air. And she is better. People want to say, oh, she's not. Yeah, she is better. In the old days, she used to boast about doxing. She has changed, folks. And I'm glad. Is she perfect? Not perfect, but I haven't seen real doxing from her. So you want to pretend you give in to your hate. Why don't you just sit back and try to enjoy the streams with an open mind?
She was just showing fucking Karina's picture just like half an hour ago. She ain't ever changed, Sam. Whatever. You can stay with her, dude. I think our friendship's over. Like, seriously. Like, you don't have to come over here anymore, and I won't go over there. But we can each replay. We can keep it here. I'll go live, and you can listen to it and respond. But I will use your videos to respond to you because this is way better for me.
In mind, because once you join that GOG, or once you join blindly people, you lose it. You lose integrity, and you're one of them. Better to be independent. And the people I list, Daria goes on Andy. She likes Andy, but she's independent. Lydia, I think, has just seen enough bullshit. And now she calls her out.
Ooh.
And guess what? They go at Lydia.
So you're saying Lydia doesn't want to come over here? Lydia, is that true? You don't want to come hang out anymore? Oh, Sam talk making statements that he doesn't know about. Sam is going to milk May. Literally or figure whatever, well, however you say that. I didn't change anything. I was on my phone outside so my kids wouldn't hear me singing and cursing. Front butt is dead to me on YouTube. Got my farewell front butt coming, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Have you guys ever used a dental dam? Oh, Sammy boy.
But Lydia is smart. Smart enough. I should have taken water. Smart enough to get into medical school. So I ask you honestly, who else is smart enough to get into medical school? So the smartest people are not Gog. They're probably not Shaw, though a lot of good people are Shaw. They're independent. And on the Andy show, he don't like independent.
What?
Heather, the hero, comes up and she likes Andy. She prefers Andy, but Heather spoke the truth, which is no more Mr. Nice Guy, Andy Cruz. And that's basically it. Just responding. My wife isn't at work yet, but she's in the other room. Cleaning up. And I don't want to watch any more of Andy's stream. I'm better listening to myself. But later on, check out May Noodles. I was going to go on with Lauren today, but I don't want to get in the way of May Noodles. I forget the time May said. Usually she's late, but she's one of the only people I watch. May Noodles. And people can get more views, less views. I go where I'm interested in. Hopefully like you, right? And that's basically it. I have 20 minutes left, and I'll just go finish with chat. And there is one of the best streams, attack-wise. Am I going to hyperbole? You watch the Wush stream, and you'll see it's brilliant. People get mad at me for positive. They get mad at me for attack, but they're not going to take away my ability to compliment when I see it. And other people have commented on the job Wish did. I hope he doesn't go after me. You never know. Here is King Wish speaks their name. It's probably Wish. Andy is desperate for content, so he's fake fighting with people. See what I mean? Just as a streamer or a smart person, I respect this remark. He got it. One day I woke up and Andy's going at me. Even now, he calls it war. I'm not at war. And
It wasn't one day I just woke up and
I haven't been in combat, but I was on a team that led to combat against bad guys, and I heard the stories and I met the people. There's no war. YouTube, you can say YouTube war. That's not war. So I'll say it again. Thank you, Wish. Andy is desperate for content. I don't know if he's desperate for content, but he can't make content out of his own life. He can't go solo, can he? Probably because he doesn't have much of a life now. But I don't really dislike Andy, but I strongly dislike the direction he's turned. I don't get it. He says he's not taking money. So why have you said you're at war with me or you're despicable toward May Noodles after you wanted to orgy with her? You're just a liar now, Andy, and it's obvious. And he got that hug box. And when somebody like CB Clips comes on, he should go one-on-one.
Orgy, right?
CB Clips kept saying, let's go one-on-one. Let's go. Andy would not.
You can tell this dude's been ejacking with fucking May. You could just tell. Look how he's spurging out. He wants to defend his new woman, his internet pussy.
Do it because Andy can't handle one-on-one. At least not with CB Clips. Certainly not with me. Certainly not with May Noodles, because he's he's not stupid. I don't think he's stupid, but you're not smart. And you should be a bigger streamer with your personality. And I think you're fucking it up now. You used to be known as a nice guy. Pretty obvious. Listen to him. Pretty obvious. He's gotten mean. He's gay bashing. No, I don't like gay bashing. They're trying to make it sound like I'm anti-gay. No, I'm pro gay people if they're nice people. And if you follow me, I don't allow bashing. But Andy Cruz, who has been attacked, gay should not be attacked. But the way that they say it, some people make gay sound horrible. I say it depends on the person, just like any group. But Andy, that was really ugly. The way Andy went at this guy, Maddie. Ugly. I think fair people get it. But then people hate so much. They won't call.
Just letting you guys know he's talking about Maddie. Maddie's the one that called Terry a homosexual. All right? So So we had a handle. We handled it.
All out Andy. I mean, it was so obvious. Andy went at this guy who just wants to be liked. He did. And he's not the strongest person to fight back. He doesn't fight back. So Andy Cruz, you picked on the weakest. Why? Because the guy is good at parodies. Maddie is. And made a parody making fun of Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz is so insecure. He can attack people, but he can't take it. And that's just the truth. He can't take it. And look at how he went at Maddie.
Here's the thing. I never said one word to Maddie. He decided to open up that door. He decided to attack Frank. Nobody else did. He decided to do that. And then when we answer, it's a problem.
Look at how he went at Heather, who liked him. Look how he timed out Lydia, and now he's kissing back up to her because Lydia got balls, metaphorically, Andy Cruz. You know what I mean, folk? I mean, she don't really got balls.
Yeah.
But she got courage, she got independence, and Andy, you are a punk ass bitch.
Oh,
The way you are. And he tries to act tough. Oh,
Wow. I don't think I've ever used words like that for Sam. Let's hear that again.
She don't really got balls. But she got courage, she got independence, and Andy, you are a punk ass bitch. The way you've been acting. You are. And he tries to act tough. Oh, he bloodied this guy with a number 2 pencil. Andy, that's parody. It's a pencil. But it's based on a story he told. That was his heroic effort, right? Attacking a guy with a pencil. It's just joke, dude. But you are so thin-skinned. And you got a good personality as a streamer. I liked you, but I think you fucked it up. I think you fucked it up. For what? Well, he's smart in one sense. So he's attacking me. He says Shaw's done. But he's making money off me.
That never happened. But I did get peer pressured and smoking
You're a phony.
crack.
Because without me, you wouldn't be making this money. He says, I'm terrible, but he's listening to me because he knows I'm not. See, that's a pretend. You don't have to like me to acknowledge my skill, my
You're
talent.
like, come on, man, hit it. It'll wake you up, bro. Nah, man, I want to do that. Come on, I want to smoke crack. Nah, look, we laced it on some weed. Here, just try it. I'm like, okay. Ooh, damn, yo, give me another one. Give me another one, motherfucker. Give me another one of that. Oh, yeah, that really happened.
Just my wit and my getting out of the way so 2 people can go one-on-one.
You was, Timo.
And those have been, and Wish's stream, and a couple of May's appearances, been the great, been the fun. Been the fun. Poon's kind of done, isn't he? You can tell by his attitude. But for the first time in a long time, maybe years, I let Poon come up. And with May, Poon showed his best. Finally, people were saying, oh, there's Poon. I want to listen because he's done. He's given up. He has no fun. And you can tell. And I was getting that way a month ago because people I trusted, too, wouldn't even have the guts or decency to stand up to a hater like Vince. And you showed who you are, Charlotte. And Karina, you showed who you are.
She's going after
and both people
everybody
I used to talk to, and now Charlotte's threatening. Oh, it's not going to be devastating if she shows our talk. It'll show me maybe going after a couple people. Mainly, it was about her going to the hate side and us talking about May. And yes, I went after May. Team Sue. Absolutely. And you see me criticizing May.
Well, you just
But guess
said
what?
you didn't do that.
We worked it out, didn't we?
You just said,
using facts.
You just said you didn't do. Oh, fuck! I fucking backed it up all the way over here.
You're a phony. Because without me, you wouldn't be making this money. He says, I'm terrible, but he's listening to me because he knows I'm not. See, that's a pretend. You don't have to like me to acknowledge my skill, my intelligence, my wit, and my getting out of the way so 2 people can go one-on-one. And those have been, and Wish's stream, and a couple of May's appearances, been the great, been the fun. Been the fun. Poon's kind of done, isn't he? You can tell by his attitude. But for the first time in a long time, maybe years, I let Poon come up. And with May, Poon showed his best. Finally, people were saying, oh, there's Poon. I want to listen because he's done. He's given up. He has no fun. And you can tell. And I was getting that way a month ago because people I trusted, too, wouldn't even have the guts or decency to stand up to a hater like Vince. And you showed who you are, Charlotte. And Karina, you showed who you are. And
mind you, Charlotte wasn't even there when all that happened.
both people I used to talk to, and now Charlotte's threatening. Oh, it's not going to be devastating if she shows our talk. It'll show me maybe going after a couple people. Mainly, it was about her going to the hate side. And
somebody else scared. Somebody else scared. That's probably what's going on with Sam.
Us talking about May. And yes, I went after May. Team Sue. Absolutely. and you see me criticizing May. But guess what? We worked it out, didn't we? People don't want you to work it out. And mainly we worked it out because she's great on air. And she changed. And a lot of this toughness with May was because I didn't want people to call me a simp. But
Wow.
those days are done. I like May Noodles. I'm no simp.
And
You
I
want
like-
me to be?
and I like
You were
Ali,
simps
and
once
I ain't
upon
no
a time.
simp.
Alex, who hates May Noodles, and this is the truth. This is the truth. Went along with everything. Loved Alex. Oh, she's so fat. Alex said he loved May Noodles, didn't he? And another truth, Alex ignores. Alex, May rejected you. What did tough guy Alex do? You cried, Alex. Did he not cry? Also, he said he would not do it again. What would he not do it again? And with me, we had a fight once because he said he only left one bruise. And I said more. So you want to pretend, haters, Gog? Alex admitted he left a bruise. Alex lies. And if you don't know that, you're stupid and you're a fool if you don't know Alex lies. Alex said he only doxed Rev. Remember that shower part? The important part was left out. Alex doxed Rev's sisters. He left out that part. Innocent people. It turned out they weren't his sisters. They were
Why you gotta bring up bullshit?
relatives. Alex doxed or wanted to Rev's sister. And who did he dox with? His partner. This Mad Shangy. Oh, you mean the guy who admitted? Mad Shangy had a stream and I was watching, admitted that Mad Shangy ejaculated on a picture of a minor, young girl of an enemy of his. That was Alex's partner. And then he'll say, oh, he didn't care that much about Mad Shangy, but he cared enough to partner to dox. Alex doxed Rev's sisters. Turned out not to be sisters. You get it? You want to believe the bullshit? You're not going to find it here. I'll be wrong, but I don't lie. I make mistakes. I don't lie. And that's why you should come here. One reason. But middle of the night, you want to be entertained by the likes of Zero. I have nothing against Zero, but he's not a top streamer. You want to watch Alex lie. You want to watch Lonnie, who's Gog. It's all about everybody's hateful. And when she does horrible things, she excuses it. I make mistakes. No, you're hateful.
You know what? Not once has Sam ever apologized for making fun of Lonnie's on the lighting. Not one time has he ever apologized. He did it right here on my channel. Oh, don't you got somewhere to go cut? Yeah.
Person. She tried to pick a fight with me for content. Again, bring up wonderful happening peace between Hamas and Israelis. And I'll talk about how all this started with the Bellflower Declaration in the 30s, I think, in England.
Nobody
know
wants to
this stuff,
care.
not because
Nobody
I'm old.
cares.
But because I put the time into education, I'm curious, I'm intellectual, blah, blah, blah.
Such an
Talk about movies.
intellectual.
Bring up things because there are smarter people than me.
For
But
being
that
an
doesn't mean I'm not
intellectual, he
smart.
gets a lot of shit
Yeah, I
wrong.
think Reb is smart, but hasn't done anything with it. He's a parasite, right? May Noodles, I will criticize you, May Noodles. You should be taking a couple psych courses. Oh, I don't have time. You have time to be on YouTube. Oh, my kids. Why wait? Do it for your children. Begin the process. I know May Noodles. Oh, she's not smart. Okay, those criticizing. Were you in an honors program? Alex got B's. We don't even know if he graduated. He's not that smart. He's smart for attack. If he was that smart, why doesn't he end up with a better job? Crickets.
See, Sam criticizing
he's so
other
smart,
people about
Why
what they do
has
for
he
work.
had failure after failure after failure?
And he's
with
making
women?
fun of me
Yeah, I got
saying that I
divorced,
deliver
had children.
food.
The Noman wife, it wasn't really a second marriage. She fooled me. And now I'm happily married. I mean, maybe if I don't go on too long.
What happened to Sam? Now he's like making fun of people for having simple jobs. I don't deliver food, Sam, but still, if I did, it's honest work, right? You know what I mean? I'm not lying. I mean, I don't get Social Security like you. Supposedly, you got NVIDIA stocks. We know it's all bullshit. You get a check first of the month, just like every other old dude does.
Today with my wife in the other room. For a couple years, it'll be a decade, right? All the time I've been on here, attack my wife. Why? She's not part of this. And then this Klingon brings up my kids. Nobody says anything. Charlotte, when I was friendly with her, we both agreed, no kids. Now, Charlotte, you keep bringing up kids. You keep bringing up May's kids.
You brought up saying I didn't have any kids, like it's some kind of bad thing. You talk about kids too.
And no one says anything. You all listen. I know most of us agree, don't bring up kids. What does Andy do? Crickets. Andy, you're a punk ass bitch.
Whoa,
I used to be likable.
strike two.
And you can get 60 views ain't shit, man.
Oh,
Not
look,
in terms of these
look.
bigger
He's looking.
streamers. I
He's
want
looking at my views.
what I have. 60,
Hey, Sam, I got 37 in the box right now. How many you got? 1?
20. I'm proud of Shaw.
Sure you are,
And
buddy.
you all can try to take down Shaw. You might, but it won't be righteous, will it? I don't want to take down any streamers. You never heard me say that, except Wazzy, who is committing criminal activity, I believe, trying to put German lady in jail. Other than that, tell me what streams I've talked about wanting down. Tell me what SWATs, what porn,
What porn?
taking down, putting up porn, trying to take down. Tell me, have I ever done that? No. How about strikes? A lot of times when you strike a channel, you provide your name, and you know that way. Like Allie. You saw Allie's name because she struck. Hey, have you ever seen my name? Ever, ever, ever. So here's these lesser people wanting to take me down.
Lesser
Miss
people.
Moneybags has been around for what? A year?
Lesser
I've been around
people.
for 6. Lonnie, where she come from?
He thinks he's like high up in the fucking pecking order of whatever this is, right?
And they come in here when I made my bones, and you try to intimidate me. Now, you might take me down, but I'm not going to be intimidated by the likes of a paranoid. Like I believe Allie obviously is. By the likes of Andy Cruz, who nobody really talks about in life,
Wow.
too. I'll be missed. We all leave, and we all pass away eventually. Not old, but I'll be missed by my family, especially my kids and wife. By the team I used to work. They miss me. I miss them. It's been years.
They don't
I now
miss
hear
you.
it from
They
a couple
don't
of my
miss
old
you.
team, my old job.
You're
I'll be
lying,
missed.
Sam. You're lying, Sam. Stop lying.
My stockbroker will miss me. He just made like $4,000 on a commission. I sold some NVIDIA. You get it. I hope the world is better off.
I'm gonna sing that song.
I know my
that
kids are
Mexican,
wonderful.
that Mexican
They
song.
have
for you.
every opportunity.
I
Oy,
remember
they have
you, homie.
opportunity.
I
So,
remember you like it was yesterday.
I hope to,
yesterday.
like you, right? Live for decades.
I remember,
but I will be
we were
missed.
just
I
a couple
sincerely
of
believe.
mocosos causing trouble in la calle.
Who will miss you, Andy Cruz?
I miss
Your chat?
you.
Okay. Real life. To real life. I don't care. I'm real. I don't have to make up stuff like Alex.
No, you make
And most
up
of those
stuff.
people left. I used to like them in chat. Do I miss them? Do I sound like it? Do I sound like I want them back? No, I don't. And if you're one of the GOG, I really want you to go. I really don't want you to watch me. No, I can't stop them, but I don't want you in chat. Charlotte, I used to miss, but now she's getting nasty, isn't she? Now I'm hearing things about you, Charlotte. Now you're threatening me. I think you lose if you release DMs, and it might embarrass me a little talking about certain people, but not 1 ounce of creepiness. 1 ounce of creepiness. Can you say that, Charlotte, about Alex, about his DMs, about even Andy's? Not about me.
No, it's
You're not going to intimidate me, and you haven't.
And
I'll be brought down. I'll probably find another hobby.
DMs.
And most people say when you go off,
I'm
it's
gonna
better.
release the DMs
I don't want to be
of you
brought down by bullshit.
too.
Right? I want to choose to leave,
Sam,
but it happens. doesn't it?
Sam,
And all of you, most of you,
all of
won't have
women's
me to watch.
fucking DMs.
Who will you have? I'll
We're
watch
here in the
Noodles.
drama community.
I'll watch Whoosh. Probably stop watching Andy. I like Andy when he talks about me, but you get it. What have I said wrong? Hey, Miss Mama. The Rockin' Jaspy, nice to see you. My
You're saying that I don't have any
semi
kids, bringing up
friend,
kids.
takes me a while to get there. Believe me. I hope it does.
How far are you?
Thanks for showing up.
There, dude.
May has a scheduled show later. What time is it? Check it out. And then tomorrow, I'm excited to be with Burley Lauren. 6 Cali time, 9 Eastern Standard Time. Bigger streamer than me. She hasn't been around much, but I love being on with
You're
her.
not missing
And
out
we'll
much,
try to joke and not talk about some of these nefarious GOG people. Burley, May, as I said, have a good morning. I came 30 minutes early. Thanks for showing up. Oh, Kate, one of the best people. Wish, what's your comment? May seems like she would prefer a large peen. Well, I think she's in love. She won't admit it with Brutal Mafia. I miss Wish being up with May Noodles on her channel. Maybe he'll come back. He's been gone.
Man,
It's
can
just
you
so
kiss
cool
May Noodles'
to
ass
watch somebody smart. I like
anymore?
smart. Sue me. Who else
shit.
is smart enough? Canadian Gripper Vitz. And
Can he fucking kiss her ass anymore? Oh yeah, come. You know what I mean? Like Jesus Christ, dude.
the phony drone Mrs. Vids, I don't think they're married, but they have hate. Hate sells. There's Becca. I think I've seen you. Welcome, Becca. And less is more.
He got all happy
Isn't
when
that
he saw
smart?
someone
Yeah,
new.
usually less is more.
He got all happy
So
because
I'm
he saw
going on.
somebody new in his chat.
It's an hour.
There was
I
some.
just want to make sure
There was somebody new in his chat, and he got all happy.
I acknowledge people. Chat's important. It is. But we're Shaw, Andy Cruz. We got smarter people than you. And we're building this chat. And this early in the morning, going early. So
Apparently, that's not what May said. May said that she prefers quantity over quality, meaning she prefers more people than having smart people, like good top tier people. That's what she said.
some smart, cool, nice, interesting people come up. Top tier people. Not like a lot of you, Andy Cruz. And there's one of the smartest press. So thanks for listening. If you're one of the GOG, go away. I don't want you. Why are you here? But it's good to vent, to defend oneself. It feels better and it's healthy. So blessings. My name is Samuel.
All right, that's all I wanted to hear. Yes, I'm really tired. Fuck, I have a lot to do. I'm probably not gonna be live starting tomorrow to maybe Monday. I'll see if I can jump on real quick, or maybe when I'm like having my lunch somewhere. But other than that, I'm gonna be I will like be posting pictures of the party. You know, we're gonna start decorating Friday, and then I'm gonna have a bunch of people here, my friends and all that are gonna be here. And then we're gonna do it up Saturday night. So we gotta start getting everything ready. You know, I need to block out my window so nobody can walk. You know, the lights are gonna be on, and I won't be able to go to bed unless I black out my window through the outside. Put like garbage, those sheets, whatever they are, on the window. That way, no one can see in, and I don't get all the light, and it'll be great. But my 8th annual Halloween party. Last year Sue was here for it. This year I ain't gonna say much about it, but hey, everybody have a great weekend. Maybe I'll jump on, maybe I don't know if I'm gonna be able to jump on or not. So keep your ears peeled, and I'll be giving you guys updates. I do need to go to bed. I ain't got nobody knows the trouble I've been in. I ain't got nobody. Let's play that one on the way out. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. All right. Everybody have a great night. Let's do it.
I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Pay for every dance, selling each romance. Ooh, what they say. But there will come a day when youth will pass away. What will they say about me when the end comes? I've noticed we're just a gigolos. Life goes on without me. I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part it's playing. Pay for every dance, selling each romance. Ooh, what they say. But there will come a day when youth will pass away. What will they say about me when the end comes? I know it was just a gigolo. Life goes on without me, 'cause I ain't got nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody Buzzy, buzzy, bop, city bop. I ain't got nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody, nobody. Hey, say. See that song? Wow, see my little Lord, baby. You got it, baby. Little soul, little love song. I ain't got nobody, nobody, nobody cares for me. Nobody, nobody. I'm so sad and lonely, sad, lonely, sad, lonely. Oh, some sweet mama, come and take a chance.